Hello everyone, welcome back to another match in the Pac-Man World 2 80% 2021 tournament. I'm McKitty, I'll be your commentator for today's match. Today we got Nacho versus Rallis, with Nacho's PB being a 41-15 and Rallis' PB being a 42-32. So, looks like they're readying up. So who's ready to see some hot action? And they're off. Alright, so first we got the hardest level in the game. So let's hope they don't screw up here. Oh, Nacho got 200. Oh no. So the main speed tech you'll see here is the Rev Roll, which is basically a sort of a ripoff of the Sonic Spin Dash, which you'll see mostly used in most parts. So this is a tutorial level. There's nothing really that much going on. Both of them getting a decent BB. And now they're heading into what could potentially be the first potential death. Nacho opting not to go for the second roll. And Rallis gets it. Awesome. Oh, but he misses the hitting the slope there. And neither of the rats got in their way too. So that's good. Now heading into Packed Up Pond. They're going to try to get this trick called the Waterless, so let's see if either of them gets it. Nacho got it. Ross also got it. Very nice. Both of them are on pretty decent pace. So they're roughly, I want to say, like 8-ish seconds apart. And now right here. And now what's happening on Nacho, what they're doing right now, is that for some reason, Blinky's invincibility frames keep going on while the game is paused. So you can abuse the invincibility frames to run out while the game is paused, and position him in between this invisible wall, and hit him constantly just to hit him instantly, and Nacho gets the one cycle. Getting a 301, that's pretty decent for a race. Looks like Rallis didn't get it. So he looks like he might get a 4-2-2 cycle here. Nice. And so what you saw Nacho do there was a the first mini sequence break of the run, where you can rev roll off of that box there where Rallis just did, and you can skip roughly 16 seconds of platforming and stuff. And it's a blind revel, but it's not too hard. Heading into Trua, this level introduces saws, which can be a little bit annoying here. So Nacho's having a decent druid so far. I don't think he's had any major mistakes so far. And he also got pacifist, really nice. And so what you're supposed to do there is that, what's world record for 100%? The 100% world record for this game is 1:43:20 by me. And I actually broke that last week, so funny coincidence. But yeah, back to the race. So, what you're supposed to do there is to hit that bear, so you can progress without having to get hurt by him. But you can hit him and then stun him, and then you don't have to wait to kill him, and that saves about a second. Oh, Rallis having a Monka moment right there. Almost got knocked off by the final stall. And that's also the second sequence break the run that Nacho just did, where you rev-roll over an invisible, well, technically not invisible, you rev-roll over a death barrier, and that allows you to skip to the next section. Ooh, Rallis is going for the... Oh, and he got it. Nice. Going for the Chrome Ball terrain boost right there. That's also something we'll be seeing a lot, is abusing terrain to get over places. But we'll mostly see that in later parts of the run. Yeah, there is a deathless run. The world record is deathless. Well, technically it isn't deathless, because there are deaths in the world record, but they are intentional deaths. But as in for unintentional deaths, nope. Also, not that much to Inky. It's just rev-rolling into him. And getting a 701, that's actually really good for a race. Ooh, Rallis got D4 and Rock Strat. And so, what else you'll be seeing here is they'll be abusing the ice here, and then they'll be using the momentum off of the rev roll to gain more speed, and that allows them to skip jumping off these rocks and stuff. Not sure with a good IRR. Looks like Rallis is a little bit behind. But I wouldn't say he's that far behind, though. Because he can still easily catch up if Nacho has a death here. But getting a... Oh, I forgot. He did ledge grab at the beginning. I was going to say he did get a perfect stairs, but I saw him ledge grab on the Twitch stream. But now we're heading into one of the first scare levels, I'd say. Because there are tricks that can easily cause a lot of shenanigans. No, doing flip kicks just basically cancels your upward momentum, so you can land on the ground quicker. And it's also mostly used to break boxes, but there's not really that much breaking boxes in the run. So I'd say Rallis is probably 15 to 20 seconds behind Nacho right now. don't think Rallis has died yet. I think mostly the reason is behind is just because Nacho has had better movement, it seems like. Ooh, but going for the alternative strat there. And so what you saw Nacho just did earlier was a wind boost, which if you rev roll into a wind blower, it multiplies your speed, and that allows you to go crazy distances, like right here. However, there are pits here, so it's a tiny bit scary. I was also getting a decent first boost. And rev rolling around there also skips the chain there. It saves a little bit of time. Ooh, but Rallis got a pretty good boost there. Oh, and Nacho got dunked there. Oh no. So Rallis is going to be able to catch up a tiny bit here. So I'd say he's like less than 10 seconds behind now. Ooh, that was close. He undercharges roll, but he still made it to the other pit. Or over the pit, rather. Will he pull a Nacho, though? Let's find out. Answer is no. Cool. Now we're heading into Blade Mount here. Personally, one of my favorite levels of the run, just because of how, I wouldn't say fun, but just of how the movement is, basically. Because basically what you want to do is keep holding straight as much as possible, but there are also turns and stuff, so you gotta still try to go straight while turning still. So I feel like that's like, also that's why I think this level's cool. And here you'll see Nacho skip jumping off of that ramp, because airtime this level is actually a little slow. So you want to try to stay on the ground as much as possible. And there are some ramps where you can skip jumping off them entirely. But there is only like one instance where we do that, and it's right after this cave where Nacho's at right now. So yeah, what Nacho just skipped jumping off that ramp, and that saves about a second. Also got ramp skip. So yeah, the only thing we can hope here is neither of them die right here. A pretty clean blade mount from Nacho. Now we're heading into Pinky here. Pretty much the same as Inky, but just more health. And it's a little... Oh no, undercharging the rev roll by a frame. And missing the hit. Alright, not too bad of a Pinky. revving at the sound of the music. Getting a sub 15, that's decent for a race. Oh no, Rallis dying. Oh no. And now this is the world where we start abusing terrain and stuff to get over platforms and stuff. So right here, this is where we'll start seeing the terrain abusing. So you can bounce off at that little slope there, and you can get to the other side without having to wait for the cycle. And you can also rev off of that button to get over there as well. Ooh, Nacho going for the rev jumps, I see. And this is also where we'll see rev jumps. And so basically what a rev jump is that when you rev roll and then jump, if you're on a flat surface, your horizontal speed gets like a little boosted, so you can get a little bit of a faster jump to make it to other places. And then it's used later to multiply your vertical momentum on ramps, which we'll see in a later boss. Oh, and Nacho failing the rev jump there. Oh no. I think he rev jumped a little too late there. So now he has to wait out the cycle here. This does give a chance for Rallis to catch up though. Alright, he looks like he's opting not to do it. Yeah, I never thought rev roll mechanics could claim another life. Also, as I say that, Rallis also fails a rev jump. I don't even know if I want to call that commentator's curse. So now this is our first major skip of the run, where we can grab this chrome ball here, and then we're gonna take it to this area right here, jump down here, and then clip out of bounds. And then he's got to be quick here to make sure his chrome ball doesn't run out, because he needs this to make it to over here. And this skip saves 3.5 to 4 minutes of gameplay. I'm not sure, scared me a little bit there. And you have to walk slowly here because there's an invisible lava trigger here that will instantly kill you. Let's see if Rallis gets the clip here. And he does. And this level features... Oh, no. Nacho dying right there. But yeah, this level features 2 mini skips. The first one being right there where you could skip that puzzle room. Or else barely getting room skip. And this is also another mini skip here, we'll see. Nice, so the whole slide here is loaded in, so you can just jump straight to the ending. Yeah, Rallis is having some pretty sick movement right here, I'll say. Now time to everybody's quote-unquote favorite boss. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, there's too much going. So basically what Nacho just did on the first phase is that he bug bounced on Clyde's left eye, and for some reason it has a hitbox and it can be bug bounced on and you can get on top of him earlier. And on this phase right here where Nacho's on right now, you can do rev jumps, and that allows you to multiply your vertical momentum and get on top of him higher as well. Oh, Rallis taking a death. Uh-oh. Oh, he turned the opposite way he normally does. Oh, no. That's not a good sign. Oh, I tried. And he's just opting to do it normally. Yeah, at least you have a checkpoint each phase, because that'd be a little bad. And also, Nacho was also in a pretty bad situation right there. Also, Rallis tried the fast phase 5 setup, but he's trying it instantly, which that's because you're normally supposed to wait there, but he doesn't know that you're supposed to wait a half a second there before you can get on top of him. Alright, looks like he's waiting. If he can get this, he can be ahead. Nope, looks like he's opting to do it normally. Now we're moving on to the water world, which is also known as the boring world, because there is not that much going on. And these are the first two levels in this world are basically on the rail type levels, where you can like press B to do like a spin dash, but you can't like go backwards or anything. Also, Clyde is not treating Rallis well. Ooh, that was a sick strat though. Alright, he's out. And so basically the main tech for the first two levels is if you take damage by something and then spin dash into something like a mine or a missile, it'll push you forward a lot more until your invincibility frames run out, and that allows you to get a little boost, and we'll be seeing that for like the next 3.5 minutes. Yeah, just like an F-Zero, of course. Oh, looks like Nacho tried the box boost right there, but didn't get it. So another weird thing you can do is that if you hold down, and then if your like speed number is then in a weird, like close to max out, if you hold down in a box, it'll just like displace you and like push you out really far for some reason. And the game will just force you out and then will just boost you, but it's not super consistent though. And that's like really the only useful place it is. So now we're heading into Shark Attack. This is basically the first level, but it's a tiny bit shorter and there are more sharks. Ooh, I'm actually getting a decent boost right there. Alright, so now both of them are on the same level. I think Rallis is like a minute behind Nacho, it seems like. Or somewhere around that area. Oh, looks like Nacho couldn't go for the mind boost that was right there. Oh, but he did get that one though, so he backed it up, sorta. Whoa! Alright, that was good. Now he's heading on to the funny Pac-Man, the 8-minute stress test. This is close to an 8-minute auto-scroller, and there's nothing you can do. It's just really boring. There's nothing at all interesting about this level, so... yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Because I am interested in to ask questions. And I also like talking about this game. Ross also got a nice boost to the end. Now he's heading on to the 8-minute stress test. But yeah, how has everybody's day been? I'm trying to think of something to say, but there's just basically nothing going on. I mean, I guess I could talk about Whale, but that's not for like another 6 minutes. I think I'll explain that like when there's like a minute left, probably. Which thing is Discover? I don't know. This game's been has heavily been looked into, so I'm not really sure. There's probably a couple more strats. I mean, it's kind of generally hard to find time saves for 80%, but I think for other categories, probably. But nobody cares about the other categories except any percent. But, you know, there are really cool strats and stuff that have been found. Alright, now Nacho's at the halfway point of the level, so I guess we'll start explaining Whale now. So the next boss, which is after this level, has 4 propellers that take 9 hits to destroy each, and the optimal strat is to destroy all of them, is get them all at 1 hit left, 1 HP, and then in one swift movement destroy them all in a single cycle. And that's basically the fastest way to do Whale currently. I know both. I know Nacho's got it multiple times. I also think Rallis has got it a couple times as well. Like maybe once or twice. So we'll see. Uh oh, Rouse is at no health here. That's not good. Okay, he got a health. He's good. And now, I guess something I should mention as well is that you might like think, oh, can't you just like camp in a corner and then be safe for the entire thing since it's an auto-scroller? Well, you could, but there are pipes in the way, and there are mines that spawn in front of you. Like, if you, like, camp on the bottom, the mines will start spawning at the bottom at you. So it'll coordinate where you are, and then it'll just spawn, like, mines at you. So you actually have to play the level, unfortunately. And that's actually pretty dumb. But this game is just weird. Well, it's got all oranges. Yeah, there's nothing that much going on here, but Nacho is just about to hit the last checkpoint though, so he's got like 40 seconds left. All right, now he's done with the funny 8-minute stress test. Now he's heading on to Whale, also another really difficult boss. Now let's see if he gets a 1 or 2 cycle here. Six right there. And then shoot 8 right there, and then 2 there. And then the bottom left to 8. And game says... Yeah. Nice job. So that basically just like skipped all of the other phases of Whale. I think that's the second or third 1 cycle in this tournament. So now he's heading into World 6. Yeah, it's pretty cool when you get into a race. I think I got it in my first race, actually. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying when you get it. Now let's see if Rallis gets one cycle. A little too late, I think. Oh, he was so close. At least he missed a bottom, and those are pretty fast to back up. I'm not like 100% sure though if he knows the fast backup though. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's just YOLOing it. Got a pretty fast backup though, so that's good still. Yes, the propellers do reset damage on every phase. It's really annoying. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Alright, Nacho got a Deathless Boardwalk. Oh, and he tried to go for a Ghost Boost. Meanwhile, Rallis is in the middle of the second section in Boardwalk. Also having pretty decent movement. Now Nacho's heading into Nightcrawling, which is the only level in this category where you're required to grab fruit. Because you have to grab the apple at the start to, uh-oh, he's at no health, so he's gotta be careful here. So basically, you need to grab that apple to break, a chest coming up. And then there's a skeleton right here that has a cherry that he needs to open up that's in this chest, which is right there. And then the apple chest that's right there. And then you actually do use the chest multiple times here. So yeah, it looks like Nacho's gotta be cautious here because he's already at no health. Let's hope the bats don't kill him right here. Okay, he went to go and get that health wedge. Alright, good. And so getting that health wedge there doesn't matter because you still have to wait for this platform. So that's good. So that's really good to know, though, if you're in a situation like that. I'm finishing off with a clean Nightcrawling. Now, both of them are about a level apart now. So now, this is now the biggest major skip of the game, where we can skip about 7 to 10 minutes of the level. Because if any of you ever played this game casually, this is one of the worst levels casually because it's a gigantic maze, but we can just skip it. Yeah, the new Ghost Bayou strat that was found is pretty cool. I'd recommend watching the IL record because it's pretty mind-blowing, honestly. Looks like he did get weight skip. So it looks like he might be able to pull off a mid 42 here, which is pretty good for a race. So yeah, the ultimate strat here is just to, well, not that. The ultimate strat is to walk and flip kick the face of this boss because you know, final bosses are stupid. So yeah, and also Nacho's having a little bit of trouble here, so that's not good. I think he's flip kicking a tiny bit early or late, I think, but he got second phase fine. So those first two phases, it's optimal to hit him 4 times with the stun lock, and then the last phase you hit him twice and then chase him down because his positioning is a little bit different to do a full stun lock. Uh-oh. He might not be able to pull 42. Playing it safe here. Could pull off a 42 still. Oh, he tried the... Alright, he got it still. 42.54. Nice job. Congratulations to Nacho on the win. Howdy. Congrats on the win.
Howdy, thank you.
That was a pretty good run, except for that spooky.
Oh, good.
Along with that Avalanche Alley.
Yeah, I like the dunk in Avalanche Alley.
Yeah.
The failed rev jump at the end of ITV, and that spooky. Other than that, this was a decent run.
Yep. Now Rallis is heading into spooky or finishing up the first phase on very low 44 pace. Oh, missing the last hit. But he gets it just fine.
Nice. Wait, here, let me go ahead and open the bracket.
44-17.
Nice, GG's.
Yeah, GG's to both runners.
Alright. 42-54, 44-17. Submit scores. Bada boom.
Oh boy. So now you get to face me in the next round.
That's gonna be a fun one.
Yep.
It's gonna be a very intense match, that's for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
And I will say, looking at past runs from both of us, this run I just did was just 1 second faster than your first race against Deke.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy how close that is.
I mean, 42, that's still a pretty decent time though.
Oh yeah.
But this should be a pretty interesting. We should have a pretty interesting match when we scheduled that.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the meantime, Rallis is now in losers round 3, facing against Deke.
Welcome, Rallis.
Hi.
Hello.
Well played, my friend. Sounds like your run didn't go as well as you hoped, huh?
Nah, I didn't get to practice much.
Dang.
No, I didn't get to practice much at all. So, yeah.
I feel you. I was kind of watching back on the stream. How'd your Clyde go?
Wasn't that good?
Yeah, phase 5 was not.
Yeah, I noticed you were trying to. I noticed you were trying to go for the super fast phase 5 bounce thing. The only main problem was for you trying the main fast phase 5 thing is that you have to wait like half a second before you start trying. So
Yeah,
that's why.
That was the problem is I'm not super consistent at that, but I've been trying it for so long I don't remember the other way.
Oh,
That's
oh no,
yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah, so
I can't remember. Did you end up just doing standard phase 5, or did you actually get it?
I ended up doing a really weird thing.
Oh yeah, I noticed. Yeah, he went for the weird backup strat, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, pretty interesting strat.
I didn't get to see how'd your spooky go.
Missed one hit at the end of phase 2, but other than that, it was fine.
Okay, you did way better than spooky than I did. I failed second phase twice, and then I had to chase on third phase. Like way more than I needed to. It was pretty oof, but I got one cycle, whale at least.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
I felt good to go. I was like, yeah, like as I got it.
Hopefully my whales go well.
I hope my future ones go well too. But I need it against you.
Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous though.
All same, man. I'm gonna have to practice up for you.
Yeah, and I gotta put in some serious practice then.
Yeah, I gotta practice a lot, especially Clyde and Whale. I gotta make the losers round come back.
There you go.
Because I'm done with pretty much all my classes now, so
Nice.
That's cool.
Get all the free time in the world now.
yep. So if I can just start practice well.
Mm-hmm. So your next opponent is Deke Freak. How do you feel about that?
Not familiar with them, so
His PB is a 44, like I think a mid 44. So I think you should be fine.
Yeah, I'm at, even though the last 2 races haven't been that great, I'm at least happy I'm getting consistent 44s.
Yeah. And also,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you have. Nice.
I also think your run has been a little bit better than Deke's PB. So
Yeah, because in the last tournament, it was like I started out with like 45s and 46s, and then like mid-tournament, I was getting 42s and 43s, but then by the end, I think I was back to 45s and 46s.
Gotcha.
huh?
But definitely what's been helping this tournament is for both these races, I've been listening to various albums. The first race I listened to Countdown to Extinction by Megadeth, and this race I was listening to Dehumanizer by Black Sabbath.
Nice.
Very nice.
That kind of what that's supposed to do is what I should do is practice to where I can do the entire run without thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But as you can see, I'm not at that point with things like Clyde, Whale, even Blinky. So
Yeah,
it shows what I need to practice on.
Right. Like especially for those bosses too. Like as soon as you go off script, then you panic. You're like,
Yeah,
crap, I gotta back this up real quick.
That's why I'm surprised Pinky went so well, because I died on third phase and was able to just brush it off and redo third phase and then do fourth phase well. So
Nice.
usually any mistake on Pinky and I'm done for.
Mood.
I somehow undercharged my roll. I think for the second hit of first phase.
I noticed, yeah.
So then I paused awkwardly right in front of her. I'm like, this isn't supposed to happen. I had to like rethink what I was supposed to how to back that up real quick.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
I've somehow been doing pretty good on the fast phase 1 and 2 for Pinky.
Nice.
I noticed. Yeah.
Those are sketchy strats, man. So.
Yeah, but I guess I'm kind of at that point where I can just do it without thinking about it. Whereas, like Blinky, I'm not.
Yeah, that one's a little bit more like position based and all that jazz.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not on your mark every single time, then anything could happen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm other than that, I'm looking forward to the rest of this journey, see how things play out.
But yeah, stay tuned for the potential matches of me versus Nacho in semifinals, and then Jets versus Psionics, and then Rallis versus Deke in losers round 3.
It's gonna be a good.
Yep.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, other than that, I'm good. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.